Hey,
Hey,
man.
Hello, Merry Christmas season.
He's alive.
looking sharp.
Yeah, I had this like Donald Trumpet. You know, it's not
Oh, yeah?
natural color I got here. Not the natural color I've become, but I'm becoming back from.
Yeah. You had to cover up your yellow skin with some with a
Right. Like
gray
I took a
job.
picture. I took a picture with my daughter the other day, knowing it was going to be in black and white, and I was going to be adjusting the light. But yeah, I'm not as jaundiced. I ate a fucking. It's a long story, but I went back and to Sizzler, and then I had some customer problems, and I got they gave me a free entree, so I went back. I was the first customer at Sizzler this morning, and I ordered my daughter and me dinner with my free entree being one of them, and then fucking, there's nothing wrong with the Sizzler Steakhouse. It's who takes you there, I believe.
Cheers to that. We're off to a good start. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Issues with Andy. It's good to see your face again, buddy. I know everyone is going to be firstly wanting an update on your.
Well,
health
here's
situation.
what I was thinking about in the process of this shit. Like, man, I'm gonna fucking go out yellow, like fucking, And then what I started thinking about is even things I don't remember, a lot of things I don't remember, but a collage of pictures with me being shit faced after a show, and somebody like leaning on me or whatever, holding on or whatever, and thinking now, everybody's gonna assume if I fucking die from this thing that it was that I drank, it's alcoholism, where it would have been like, no, this is just. He looked better than that. Somewhere in between that picture and when he died, he looked better.
So your life flashed before your eyes, and it was just a lot of meet and greets from.
I think you can reach into your blackout periods when you're going through something like this, because I was remembering, like, was that Omaha? Might have been Omaha. But yeah, I did.
If that's what you're reflecting on, you got to do some more living, Andy.
Yeah,
it's not your time. If all you think about is Omaha.
The procedure, that's a highlight, man. You've been there enough. The luster wears off, but I've only been there a couple of times. But
I've got some good pictures of you, man. So if you feel like those pictures are a healthy representation of a person as opposed to what you were going out like, then that says a lot about what you were going out like.
It's not vanity, and I've seen Barry Sobel, whenever somebody does a picture with him, he insists on going through and he'll delete it if he doesn't like the picture of him. And, but it's like, I'd like to go back and all those people who have pictures of me all fucking shit faces, throw a kind filter, man. There's a lot of advances that have taken place since then to Photoshop or whatever. It doesn't have to, every picture of me after show looks like some form of Weekend at Bernie's, the origin story. Like, this is how he fucking died, which is probably in the original. I don't know. But yeah, I did the procedure. I had a camera down my throat. A guy doing some fucking, somehow that camera does technical shit while it's in my bile duct, and kind of kicked my ass. The recovery was more than. So they put a stent in me, and I think I told Chad this. If I'm at a party and I drop dead and you guys need a Coke straw, maybe I'll get a tattoo that says, right down here,
where to cut,
a little plastic straw. It's probably, you see, I don't know how Barry let that picture get out. That's one where he looks like a dick. Oh, wait, he is one.
Oh, I didn't even realize what we were looking at there.
Yeah. So, I noticed this is my lips on the inside were all, like bashed up and shit, like a truck stop hooker, like, you can put some lipstick on it, but it's still dead skin and shit, or ripped skin. So I don't know if it was seamless going down.
Do you think maybe they abused you while you were under?
Well, I don't know. I'm kind of, I always strike the thing when, well, this is my first rodeo, but I think it's not a sexual attraction, but I really dig on anesthesiology. You know, it's like, I didn't care. The doctor come in, had his spiel or whatever. Like, when's the anesthesia getting here? Got done with this shit, you know. It's not bad, and she was all right. But here's a fucking okay. So this place. They give you warm blankets, and I'm kind of nervous and stuff, and my pants are off, or you know, I got that hospital gown, you know, and I'm not touching myself. I'm preparing for the fucking, you know, preparing for.
Wait. How come you had to make that clear, Andy?
Well, all right.
I think that's what they call foreshadowing.
Right. Yeah. So there's a male nurse who comes in. He's pretty chatty, and he's chatty with this dude next to me. So I'm just laying there. There's no. I don't have a TV, so this guy's telling his life story.
In there for?
I don't know, but he told a story about his. Oh, he goes, I got a bullet wound here, and the nurse was a troop. Or whatever. He was back from, you know, he did a battlefield shit. Anyway, he's talking to this guy, and he goes, yeah, I taught my girlfriend how to shoot a gun, and that was the first bullet she fired. Wow, this guy, you know, he's making it sound like he was, you know, some sort of gun.
Shitty teacher.
No shit, yeah. Like that's her first bullet, and you know, it's like she's probably just give me it. Safety's off. Fuck you. But then across.
It's like one of Andy's teachers, you know.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of my fault you didn't learn this, you know. I feel bad.
Yes. At this point, I'm already on my fourth warm blanket. It's like, you know, it's like you're a fucking baby, and they wrap you in a warm blanket, and you know, they give you a half tuck or whatever, and then
This is after the procedure?
No, this is before I met the anesthesiologist. So I'm just like fucking
warm blankets.
Warm blanket.
They cover you up. He's in the pre-op room.
Coon me, baby.
Getting ready to go
in the children's ward. The fuck
it doesn't matter.
Warm blanket.
You can put a warm blanket on.
They keep you warm, man. They bring you blankets. That's all they can really do.
Did you see Patch Adams?
Well, there was a couple of hot nurses in there, so this maybe is what I was thinking about. But then they showed me in, and then they introduced me to the male nurse. Anyway, there was a woman who was across checking in, and this guy's funny. The nurse was pretty funny, and you know, he's like, I don't know how to say this, but how do you think you'll fit in that bed frame? To the lady, and she goes, oh, I think I can get in there. And he goes, really? Oh, okay. Well, you know, and I could. Then I'm so okay. She's a 600-pound life situation, and you know, the whole team was assembled, and I can't get up, you know, to move my curtain and see any of this.
So you're hearing this inside.
Yeah, she's just like she's probably 10 feet away at the most, you know, between the hall and another set of curtains, or maybe not. But she was
I
like,
get you, Andy. I like to fall asleep to that 600-pound life show too.
Right. This is probably a phrase they use on that. But the male nurse goes, "We're gonna need a bigger gown." Pretty fucking hilarious.
It's like
don't they usually say that in the break room though?
Yeah, their version
something that.
Well, I mean, they're everybody was involved in getting this, you know. And then I saw her. I could see the little gap I had in the curtain. They put her motor scooter in there, like Louis Anderson motor scooter, you know, like a joyride those fucking things. So I'm taking this as like, okay, this is a weird sign, you know. And she goes, "What do you think of my cats on there?" And you know, she's got like cats hanging on a basket, and her fucking motor scooter's customized and shit. So. I didn't get to see any of this though, and then I start kind of getting hard. I think I'm just waiting for the anesthesiologist, and I'm like, oh man, I'm like, you know, it's like I haven't even been, you know, since my liver started failing, I really haven't been jerking off or thinking about my dick at all. It's weird. I guess that's what it's like.
It's a hell of a way to find out you're into fat broads, I guess.
I know. That's what I was afraid people would think.
Or warm blankets.
I had the warm. Yeah. I think the warm blankets. You know, I really enjoy it.
So when you were getting hard, were you touching yourself?
No. I had man. I tucked them blankets and then I lay there like a fucking, you know, like I'm in a coffin. So no, and then in pops the anesthesiologist, and I don't know what all she said, but she, you know, got me juiced and out I went. And I don't remember waking up. Like sometimes on the anesthesia. I mean, during the ASP test that everybody's getting now, I wake up from that like I'm at a party. From colonoscopy, yeah. I'm like trying to get dressed and go, no, I know it's cool. No, you got to sit back down there. Where'd the blow go? Does anyone know where the blow is? I'm ready. But this, I just do not remember waking up at all. And then the doctor come in and gave me a spiel. And at this point, the anesthesiologist has gone home or she's on to another patient. So you're not getting another dose. And then the rest of the day was kind of a bit of a fog.
It's rare that they give you it after the procedure, Andy. Just so you know, it wasn't. They weren't being dicks.
Loop back out and hips again on your way out, sis.
Yeah, and the fact that my daughter came home, to get me there.
So wait, let's not skip over the end of this story. So you have a boner going into surgery.
I don't know yet, so I don't know how it resolved because she got me fucking knocked out on dope. So the worst case scenario that probably this guy who's going to be shoving a camera down my throat and probably, like Harvey Weinstein in him with my dick or something. I don't know. That's probably why my lips are all bashed up.
That's what I was wondering if there was a connection there.
So
they made you suck your own dick while you were asleep, Andy.
They're super flexible when they're out. You can just bend them right over. Look.
Well, in some form, maybe with a camera, I'm swallowing a camera. I'm like, if I could rig it up. But anyway, the cool thing is I get to do the same goddamn exact procedure again with the same doctor. And here's what they gave me. Well, it took me a while to figure out. I have a thing you can check your results, lab results and shit. And you get the information before a doctor or whatever. So what I got on Friday, or no, I got it on Monday. It just said atypical malignant or possible, atypical presentation of cells, suspected malignancy, and that's all I read, and there wasn't that much more to it. And then I couldn't get that doctor didn't call me back. So it's like I ran with it, like, okay, well, I'm pretty fucked up, and this is what I get. But it's like it's good to go through that once in a while, I think. I mean,
so you're looking at your test results, your medical test results, without having a doctor to consult while you do it to explain to you what this means.
Yeah,
the person who won't read a set of instructions on a
I got into trouble with that too.
That you have to put together, that 4 steps and pictures.
Yeah, well, that come back to haunt me, and I might look at medical directions on some.
I'm just saying that maybe you shouldn't read too deeply into it.